Hello friend, welcome to my channel Coin Worth Million. Today video is one you won't miss. We're diving into the world of coins top $1. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. So let's get it started. The 2009 United States of America $1 coin occupies a very special place in modern American numismatics because it falls within the era of the presidential $1 coin program, which ran from 2007 through 2016. And also within the years of the Native American $1 coin series, which began in 2009 and continues today. This means that the year 2009 actually witnessed several distinct $1 coins being struck under U.S. Mint authority, all legal tender and all part of Congress-approved coinage initiatives that sought both to honor national heritage and to encourage circulation of the dollar coin as an everyday medium of exchange. The foundation for this era of coinage goes back to the year 2005, when Congress passed the Presidential $1 Coin Act. This act called for a rotating design series that would honor each deceased U.S. president in the order of their service, beginning in 2007 with George Washington. The program was meant not only to educate the public about presidential history but also to stimulate interest in using dollar coins, which had historically failed to gain traction despite earlier attempts such as the Susan B. Anthony dollar 1979-1981, 1999, and the Sacagawea dollar 2000-2008. By 2009, the program had entered its third year, and the designs released that year honored four U.S. presidents. William Henry Harrison, 9th President, served 1841, John Tyler, 10th President, served 1841-1845, James K. Polk, 11th President, served 1845-1849, and Zachary Taylor, 12th President, served 1849-1850. Each of these coins carried a distinctive portrait on the obverse front and a common reverse featuring the Statue of Liberty as designed by Don Everhart, a sculptor engraver with the United States Mint. The portraits were based on historical likenesses of each president, carefully chosen and sculpted by mint engravers to achieve both realism and artistic dignity. For example, the William Henry Harrison dollar depicted the president who famously delivered the longest inaugural address in American history but served only 1 month before dying of pneumonia, making him the shortest-serving president in U.S. history. The John Tyler coin presented a figure who unexpectedly assumed the presidency upon Harrison's death and who set important precedents for presidential succession. The James K. Polk dollar honored the man often associated with the idea of manifest destiny and the expansion of U.S. territory through the annexation of Texas and the acquisition of lands following the Mexican-American War. The Zachary Taylor dollar reflected a military general turned president whose sudden death in 1850 marked yet another short-lived administration. All of these 2009 presidential dollars shared several important characteristics. The inscriptions, United States of America, and $1, appeared on the reverse alongside the Statue of Liberty, the date of minting, the mintmark P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or S for San Francisco in the case of proof coins, the motto, In God We Trust, and the national motto, E Pluribus Unum, were inscribed on the coin's edge rather than on the obverse or reverse, a distinctive feature of the presidential dollar program that gave the coins a unique visual identity. Another innovation was the use of edge lettering, which had been rare in modern American coinage, harking back to 18th and 19th century practices. However, this edge lettering also created problems. Some coins were accidentally released without proper edge inscriptions, creating collectible error varieties that became sought after by numismatists. Alongside the presidential dollars, 2009 also marked the first year of the Native American $1 coin series, which replaced the Sacagawea dollar reverse design with annually changing reverses honoring Native American contributions to U.S. history and culture, while keeping Sacagawea's portrait on the obverse. This program was also authorized under the 2005 Presidential $1 Coin Act, which stipulated that beginning in 2009, the reverse design of the Sacagawea dollar should change each year to highlight different aspects of Native American heritage. The 2009 Native American dollar featured a design by Norman E. Namath showing a Native American woman planting seeds in a field of corn, beans, and squash, the so-called Three Sisters, crops essential to indigenous agriculture in North America. This design paid tribute to the vital role of Native American agricultural practices in sustaining communities and influencing the survival of early European settlers. On the obverse, Sacagawea, the Shoshone guide who assisted the Lewis and Clark expedition, continued to appear, as originally sculpted by artist Glenna Goodacre. The edge inscriptions followed the same convention as the presidential dollars. Thus, in 2009, collectors and the public had access to not one but multiple circulating $1 coin designs, each carrying its own story and symbolic weight. From a numismatic perspective, the 2009 $1 coins are fascinating because they illustrate the mint's dual commitment to celebrating both the political leadership embodied in the presidency and the cultural depth represented by Native American traditions. The coins were struck in large numbers at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints for circulation, though in practice most ended up being stored in vaults rather than widely used in commerce, as Americans continued to prefer the $1 Federal Reserve note. Special collector versions, such as proof and uncirculated coins, were struck at the San Francisco Mint and sold in annual mint sets, presidential dollar sets, and Native American dollar rolls. For collectors today, these coins are relatively affordable in circulated condition but can be valued higher in pristine mint state MS grades or as part of complete sets. Error varieties, particularly missing edge lettering examples, command significant premiums depending on rarity and condition. Historically, the 2009 $1 coin must also be understood in the context of the long struggle to establish the dollar coin as a circulating medium in the United States. From the early silver dollars of the 18th century through the Morgan and Peace dollars of the late 19th and early 20th centuries, dollar coins had been struck but often hoarded or exported. In the modern era, efforts to promote dollar coins in everyday commerce faced cultural and economic obstacles, primarily Americans' attachment to the paper dollar bill. The 2009 coins, despite their educational and artistic merit, also suffered from limited public acceptance, with banks often reluctant to order them and vending machine companies slow to adapt. Nonetheless, the coins fulfilled an important symbolic role, educating millions of Americans about their nation's leaders and heritage through pocket change and commemorative sets. The presidential dollars, by presenting a sequence of presidential portraits, served as a kind of circulating textbook of U.S. political history, while the Native American dollar served as a corrective to historical neglect, ensuring that the contributions of indigenous peoples were honored on national coinage. In this way, the 2009 $1 coins can be seen as artifacts of both history and memory, reflecting not only the United States past but also its efforts at inclusivity and education through numismatics. For coin collectors, they represent an opportunity to build thematic sets, to study minting technology such as edge lettering and design transitions, and to appreciate the artistry of mint engravers like Don Everhart and Norman Namath. As time passes, the 2009 issues continue to hold interest not only for their intrinsic designs but also for their place within the broader narrative of America's ongoing experiment with circulating dollar coins.